Hi students, today I am doing the problems from exercise 3.1. Third problem. A wheel makes 360 revolutions in 1 minute. Through how many radians does it turn in 1 second? In the problem here it is given that a wheel makes 360 revolutions. One revolution means, see, if this ray OA completes one revolution means it makes an angle 360 degrees, which is nothing but 2 pi radians. If you take a wheel, even if the wheel completes one revolution, it makes an angle 360 degrees, which is nothing but 2 pi radians. Now here it is given that the wheel makes 360 revolutions. The number of revolutions in 1 minute is given by 360. Number of revolutions in 1 minute equal to 360 degrees. We know that 1 minute means 60 seconds. Number of revolutions in 60 seconds equal to number of revolutions in 60 seconds equal to 360 degrees. 1 minute means 60 seconds. Now the number of revolutions in 1 second equal to number of revolutions in 1 second equal to 360 by 60 equal to 6. Therefore, the number of revolutions in 1 second equal to, here we are getting 6. So, in 1 second it is moving 6 times. Now, angle trace in 1 revolution equal to, if it completes 1 revolution, we get 360 degrees. So here we have to take 360 degrees equal to 2 pi radians. If it completes 1 revolution, we will have 360 degrees. If it completes 2 revolutions, it will be 720 degrees. So equal to 2 pi radians. 2 pi radians. But here it is given that in 1 second we are having 6 revolutions here. Therefore, now we say that angle trace in 6 revolutions equal to 6 into 2 pi radians equal to 12 pi radians. Now here we have to find in 1 second the angle trace equal to, therefore required angle equal to we have in 1 second we are having 6 revolutions. In 1 second we have 6 revolutions. Now for 1 revolution we are having 2 pi radians. So for 6 revolutions we are having 6 into 2 pi equal to 12 pi radians. So the answer is, here we are having 12 pi radians. This is the required answer. Fourth problem, find the degree measure of the angle subtended at the center of a circle of radius 100 cm by an arc of length 22 cm. Now in the problem it is given that This is the circle we are having. Now angle is subtended at the center of a circle. Now here we have to find angle at the center. Radius is given by 100 centimeter. This radius is given by 100 centimeter. And the length of the arc is given by 22 centimeter. O, A, B. This is given by 22 centimeter. Now we have to find this angle here. This angle we have to find. This is the target here. So this is the target. Now to find this angle, first we should write the data which is given to us, and we should write in degrees. Given that length of the arc equal to, L equal to 22 centimeter. Radius of the circle equal to R equal to R equal to 100 centimeter. Now we know that length of the arc is always equal to L equal to R into theta. So let me take this is equal to theta here. We have L equal to R into theta. This is the formula. Length of the arc L equal to R into theta. Now we have to find theta here. Always we get theta in terms of radians. Therefore it implies we have theta equal to L by R equal to the value of L equal to, here we are having 22, R equal to we are having 100, so equal to 22 by 100, so equal to 2 11s, 2 50s. So we are getting theta equal to 11 by 50 radians. 11 by 50 radians here we are having. Now here we should convert this radians into degree measure, since he is asking in degree measure. Find the degree measure here. So we should write this one in terms of degrees. We know that pi radians equal to 180 degrees. Now it implies 1 radian equal to 180 by pi degrees. It implies 11 by 50 radians equal to 11 by 50 radians equal to 11 by 50 into 180 by pi degrees equal to 11 by 50 into 180 by pi equal to 22 by 7. So it implies it's equal to 11 by 50 into 180 into 7 by 22. It implies 11 2s, 2 9s. So equal to we are having 9 into 7, 63 by we are having 5 degrees. Now we are getting 63 by 5 degrees. We should convert into degrees, minutes and seconds. So now divide 63 by 5 now. 63 divided by 5. 5 on the 5. 5 to the 10. So equal to we are getting this one equal to 12. 3 by 5 degrees. So equal to 12 degrees plus 3 by 5 degrees. So it's equal to we are having 12 degrees plus, we know that 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Now 3 by 5 degrees means 3 by 5 into 60 minutes. So equal to 3 by 5 into 60 minutes 5 tolls, so equal to 12 degrees. 12 into 3 36 minutes. This is the answer. Therefore the required degree measure equal to 12 degrees 36 minutes. Next problem. In a circle of diameter 40 centimeter, the length of a chord is given by 20 centimeter. Find the length of the minor arc of the chord. Now here we have to draw the circle here. Solution. Here this is the circle we are having. Now this is the center. Now here the diameter is this one. This is the diameter we have. This is the diameter. The length of the diameter is given by 40 centimeter. This whole length is given by 40 centimeter. Then this will be equal to 20 centimeter. This is A, this is B, and this one is also equal to 20 centimeter. The length of the chord is given by 20 centimeter. This is the chord, 20 centimeter. Then find the length of the minor arc of the chord. So we have to find the length of the minor arc. This is the minor arc. Now here we should find the length of CD now. This is the target. Let me take this is equal to L. Now the major arc means this whole thing. This is the major arc. Now we have to find the length of this minor arc CD. Now center be O. Join O and C. Join O and C. OC is nothing but radius. Radius already we are having 20 centimeter. Similarly, join O and D. This one is also radius 20 centimeter. Now clearly we say that this triangle is equilateral triangle. From the diagram, we have OA equal to OB equal to 20 centimeter. Since it is given that the length of the diameter equal to 40 centimeter. Now here we have OA equal to 20, OB equal to 20. Now even we are having here C OD equal to OC equal to 20 centimeter, because OD and OC are radii of the circle. It is given that length of the chord CD equal to 20 centimeter. Since from triangle OCD each and every length is same, we say that the triangle OCD is equilateral triangle. Therefore, triangle OCD is equilateral. Since it is equilateral triangle, we say that in an equilateral triangle, each and every angle should be equal to 60 degrees. 60 degrees means angle DOC equal to 60 degrees. 60 degrees equal to pi by 3 radians. 60 into pi by 180 radians. So equal to pi by 3 radians. So here angle DOC equal to pi by 3 radians. Now we should find the length of the arc CD now. So length of the arc CD equal to L equal to formula R into theta. Here we are having this one equal to pi by 3 radians. Length of the arc CD equal to L equal to R into theta. So here the radius equal to we are having 20 centimeter. So equal to 20 into theta equal to here we are having pi by 3 radians. Pi by 3 radians equal to 20 by 3 into 22 by pi value equal to we know that 22 by 7. So equal to 440 by 21. So equal to after simplification we get 20.9 by 95 centimeters. Therefore length of the arc L is always equal to here according to the from the problem we are getting 20.95 centimeter. Sixth problem. If in two circles arcs of same length subtend angles 60 degrees and 75 degrees at the center, find the ratio of their radii. Now here two circles are given. Solution. It's given that there are two circles here. So let me take one circle and let me take one more circle here, students. Now here arcs of same length. Let me take one arc here AB. This is the arc here AB. Let me take this is L. Length of arc AB equal to L. And let me take here CD. It is given that the length of arc AB equal to length of the arc CD. Take this one is also L only. Now the same length whatever you have here L subtend angle 60 degrees and 75 degrees at the center, and first one subtends an angle 60 degrees at the center. 60 degrees at the center. Let me take this is both, and here take this center equal to P, and this is given by 75 degrees. We know that the angle should be in radians always, it should not be in degrees. So first take theta 1 here. Theta 1 equal to 60 degrees equal to 60 into we know that 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radians. Since pi radians equal to 180 degrees, 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radians. So equal to pi by 180 radians. So equal to pi by 3 radians. So 60 degrees means pi by 3 radians. Now here we have to find the ratio of their radii. Radius is not given here. So let me take the radius of this one equal to R1. Let me take the radius of this one equal to R2. Here we have to find R1 by R2. Our target is R1 by R2 value. Now we know that for the first circle length of arc AB equal to L equal to we have r1 into theta 1. r1 into theta 1. So equal to r1 equal to L by theta 1. So now here L by theta 1 equal to pi by 3. L by pi by 3 equal to 3L by pi. So R1 equal to, we have 3L by pi radians. Now similarly for the second circle we are having theta 2 equal to, for the second circle theta 2 equal to, we are having 75 degrees equal to 75 into pi by 180 radians. Equal to 5 pi by 12 radians it is. Equal to 5 pi by 12 radians. So now for the second circle, length of the arc CD equal to L equal to length of arc CD equal to L equal to, it is given that length of arc AB equal to length of arc CD, so that I am taking L here. So the formula is length of the arc CD equal to L equal to R2 into theta. R2 into theta. So here let me take this is equal to theta 2 here, and here you take it as theta 1. So take theta 2. It implies we have R2 equal to L by theta 2. R2 equal to, write theta 2 from RHS to LHS, so we get L by theta 2. But here length of the arc equal to, here we have, it's not given, so we have taken L. So L by theta 2 equal to 5 pi by 12 equal to 12L by 5 pi. Now here we have to, our target is R1 by R2, ratio of their radii equal to, ratio of their radii equal to, yeah, we have to take now R1 by R2. Here R1 is what you have, this one, and R2 equal to what you have here, 12L by 5 pi. Therefore it implies R1 by R2 equal to, R1 equal to, we are having 3L by pi whole by 12L by 5 pi equal to 3L by pi into 5 pi by 12L. So pi pi cancel, so 3/4 LL cancel, so equal to, we are getting 5 by 4. Therefore the ratio equal to 5:4. Next problem, find the angle in radians through which a pendulum swings if its length is 75 centimeter and the tip describes an arc of length 10 centimeter. Now here in the problem it's given that this is the pendulum we are having. The length is given by, pendulum length is given by 75 centimeter. If the tip of this pendulum describes an arc of length 10 centimeter, it describes length 10 centimeter here, then we have to find this angle in radians. Here L is given by, this is equal to always L, and this is always equal to R, and here we have to find theta here. Given that L equal to 10 centimeters and R equal to 75 centimeter. Now here we have to find theta in radians. So it implies we have L equal to R into theta. Since we have to find theta here, it implies theta equal to L by R. Here L is given by 10 by R equal to 75. So equal to, we are getting 2 by 15 radians. Therefore it implies theta equal to here 2 by 15 radians. So first one is over. Second one is, in the place of L, we are having 15 centimeters. So L equal to, given that L equal to 15 centimeter, R equal to 75 centimeter. Therefore it implies we have L equal to R into theta. It implies theta equal to L by R. Here L equal to, we are having 50, R equal to 75. So it implies 15 by 75 equal to 1 by 3 radians. Sorry, 1 by 5 radians. Third one. In third one we have length is given by 21 centimeters. That means in the place of 10 we are having 21 centimeters. Here L equal to 21 centimeter, R equal to 75 centimeter, and our target is theta only. We have L equal to R into theta, so it implies theta equal to L by R. So L equal to 21 whole by 75. So 3 sevens. So equal to 7 by 25 radians.